friends, sorry to disturb your meal. In case some of you are not aware, we're the UCG, United Caddies Group, and we're holding a demonstration tomorrow in Oxford Street. Some of you might be wanting to know what this demo is about and why we're having this demo. Well, we as a trade, we have sat back for so long, we've sat on the fence, and all we've got to show for it is splinters in our bum. We have watched the erosion of our trade. We have seen and witnessed 80,000 licensed minicabs that they're licensing them TFL, but TFL's compliance officers will not go up to minicabs at night unless they've got a police officer because they're too frightened. They are the ones who are licensing these people. We have a situation in London now where Met figures are approximately 25 sexual assaults taking place per week. Now that's my daughter, your sister, someone's wife. It's unacceptable. It's totally unacceptable. The TFL admitted last week that they do not check the backgrounds of any of the people who are coming in here as asylum seekers, so they don't check their backgrounds. They can go and work for private hire and they can be potentially rapists, murderers in their own country, and they do not get a CRB check, once again putting Londoners at risk. Many private hire vehicles are not driving around with item reward insurance. Now we as a UCG are saying that it is enough, is enough. The cab trade, our trade, is in a war. It's upon us, friends. It's not going away. We have got to face up to that. We're not fighting a competition, but let's have a fair competition. I believe, alongside the UCG, that if we all put as much effort into defending our trade as we did to get this badge around our neck, we will be victorious. But we have got to face up to facts. We cannot keep sitting back and watching an erosion of our earnings and our potential. And we have called this demo, and a lot of people wonder, why did you call Oxford Street? Well, I'll tell you why we called Oxford Street. Because there's 35 different bus routes that go down Oxford Street. It TFL, where it hurts them, in their pockets, like they've hit us in our pockets. TFL's reaction to that was they've got the police to become quite heavy-handed, and the police are telling us that we can only, cab drivers, law-abiding cab drivers, can only have 10 to 15 minutes demonstration tomorrow. Those of you who work Saturday, you might have noticed there was a big demonstration going all the way down Piccadilly and bringing the West End into total gridlock. That demonstration was for Armenia. Let's get it in perspective. We can't demonstrate and we can't voice our concerns of what's happening to our trade, and they're going to give us a 10 or 15 minute restriction, but everyone else can have a voice in that. What about our voice? What rights have we got? So we in the UCG are going to go ahead with our demo tomorrow. We've issued press releases. It's about TFL. It's not about anything else. It's about TFL failing to implement and uphold the rules and the law. So that is where we're at. That is why we're doing our demonstration. And I'll just wait for the guy that finishes going to pinball, and I'll tell you a few other things. But what the UCG are saying is we just want all cab drivers, no matter what all doing, to support the demo, to show TFL that we have had enough. Enough is enough. We are fighting for our trade. We're not interested in egos. It's my livelihood, it's your livelihood. Lots of people will say to you, oh, but if you're going to do a demo, just think about how it's going to be, the Uber word's going to be mentioned. Well, let me tell you something about this. This demo is not about Uber. But if we're fighting to do anything, because Uber might be mentioned, wouldn't they beat us? Because we shouldn't be worried about what the press put. Let's fight for our issues. This is our trade we're fighting for. We will carry on. We will ask you all to abide the law tomorrow. We will ask you to support the demo, because we can show that this trade is united. This trade ain't going nowhere. We're not going down without a fight. So let TFL bring it on. We're not fearful of any competition, fair competition, because we have got the knowledge. We know we're the gold standard. And all I would ask you, Ian, our friends, is to support that demo. And, you know, because the UCG, what we say in the UCG, and I'll be brief because I'm not a great speaker, but Here's my hand, here's my art, support the demo.